Hello! Today we're doing the star block. So I've laid out all the cut pieces together. I pile them together as I cut them so I don't have to go back and figure out what everything is. And then I begin to lay the block out so I'm organized. And the first step is to sew the triangles together to create half square triangles for in the corners of the block. Okay, so I've pressed the half square triangles and now I'm going to lay them back out so they're in place when we're ready to stitch them to their next door neighbors. Step 2, it tells you in the pattern to draw a diagonal line on the back of each of those light squares, these light squares with the dots. So I have two alternative methods to that, which I'll show you. I just finger press instead of drawing the line. I finger press the crease. So you have to be careful. This is on a diagonal. You don't want to stretch it, but that works. And I'm going to sew the first one using that method. So you can see I've drawn a line there. I just pointed to it, and this is the second way I line this up rather than drawing the line. My hand's in the way, but basically, maybe we'll see it on the next one. I keep my eye on the point of the square and the line rather than on the needle, and I just feed it in, keeping the point on the on that line, and it will sew perfectly straight that way. Let's see if we can get a better look at it on the next one here. No, got my hand in the way again. There we go. There you can see. So this is how I sew all of the blocks, all of the squares to the rectangle, trimming the edges off to a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and then pressing. Okay, all we have left now is to assemble the block. So I start by sewing the 3 units along the top together to form the first row, and then I sew the bottom 3 units together to form the bottom row, and then I sew the middle 3 together to form the middle row. Now you can do them in any order. I don't know why I do it the way I do it. Once you have 3 rows, then you sew the rows together and your block is done. And just like that, it's finished. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and thank you for purchasing my pattern once again, and happy sewing!